I've always said that science is life because we walk science, we breathe science, we eat science, we sleep science, we talk science, we hear science, we feel science, we do everything science. And so science is life. Welcome to our lesson today. Boys and girls, I hope your day was awesome. Now, today we are continuing with waterborne diseases. But before we go to the next waterborne disease which is Bilharzia, I would like us to do a recap of what we learned last time. Last time, I know we mentioned some names of waterborne diseases, and I know you can help me remember these names. I know. We have what disease? Disease number one, boys and girls. Somebody, Chloe, please help me remember this disease. Very good. Cholera. Cholera is one. Cholera. Oh, sorry. Cholera. Cholera is one. Amaria. Amaria. Very good. Typhoid. Typhoid is two. Typhoid. Typhoid is two. Colin Somondi. Colin Somondi. Very good. Bilharzia is three. And there is one, Violet, there is one that we said we would not discuss. Which one is this, Violet? Dysentery. Thank you. Dysentery. Please clap for yourselves. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us that these are the four waterborne diseases. Waterborne diseases. We have talked about cholera and typhoid. Cholera is about vomiting and diarrhea, and the signs and the symptoms. I remember we talked about dehydration. What is dehydration, boys and girls? What is dehydration? What is dehydration? Somebody tell me what dehydration is. John Wayne, can you try what dehydration is? Very good. Thank you. Dehydration is the loss of water from the body, maybe through vomiting and diarrhea. You become dehydrated. That's dehydration. And so when you have cholera, you are likely to be dehydrated. Then there is typhoid. Also there is diarrhea, pains in the abdomen, and all that. Then there's Bilharzia that I want us to learn today, I hope. And all these we can control, just like we are controlling COVID-19. Let's look at today's lesson. And today's lesson is about Bilharzia. Bilharzia is caused by worms and flukes. Worms and flukes. Flukes are found in freshwater snails. Freshwater snails. These snails live in fresh water. That's why they are called freshwater snails. Flukes are found there. It is spread through urine and feces. Some areas, even in Kenya, we find some people who do not have pit latrines and toilets. They go excreting anywhere or urinating anywhere. Some people do not have manners. They even go do it in the river. And if they are infected, they contaminate the water there. And if they contaminate the water there, if you go there and walk in the river, you catch this disease. Let's look at the Bilharzia cycle. And endeavor to draw a certain diagram here. Doesn't it look beautiful, boys and girls? Yes, clap for the teacher because it looks beautiful. Thank you. Now, we can see water. Water is here. Water is here. And that's stagnant, especially stagnant water. Yes, especially stagnant water. This water should be stagnant. Then, from the water, it is the man, human being, walking, swimming in contaminated water. You can walk or swim in contaminated water. not necessarily a swimming pool. Swimming pool can, because you don't know what somebody has done inside the swimming pool. But good swimming pools are washed and the waters are drained away. And so this one, when you walk through the swimming or swim through the contaminated water, you catch that worm or that fluke. Then this fluke is again in the fresh water. Again, when you do what you excrete or you dispose human waste anyhow. The worm, the freshwater snail, gets it again and back the water. So it goes like a cycle that way. So Bilharzia cycle is that one. Thank you. Hope you've understood. Now here, areas attacked by this Bilharzia worms or flukes, it attacks the bladder, the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder, you know, it's a temporal storage of urine. Yeah, the urinary bladder is the temporal storage of urine, and the intestines. We've got the small intestines and the large intestine. They are attacked by this, especially the large intestines, where the undigested food is stored before it is excreted out, or ingested, not excreted, ingested. Thank you. People in irrigation schemes are attacked by Bilharzia, especially rice farms, because in rice farms we've got the paddies, yeah, where we plant the rice, and the paddies, water is released in the paddies, and so the water is stagnant there. And so if you walk in the stagnant water in the paddies without protective gadgets like gumboots, you will, the snails and the flukes will get into your skin, and you might catch the Bilharzia worms. And so it is commonly in the rice farms. Let's come here and look at the signs and the symptoms of Bilharzia. Signs and the symptoms of Bilharzia. Blood in the urine or in the fecal, or in the feces. Blood in the urine. Blood in urine and feces or stool. Blood in urine. When you urinate, you will notice blood, and even in feces. Coughing. You begin to cough. Coughing. Especially dry cough that does not produce anything. Then there's fever. There's fever. You experience high temperatures. There's fever. Then there's skin rash. Skin rash. Skin rash all over the body. Boys and girls, I don't want to complete this for you. If I do it, I will be doing injustice. I want you to look for the remaining signs and symptoms of Bilharzia and be able to write them there. Be able to write them there. So you will do research of the remaining signs and symptoms and fill in the blank spaces that are remaining on numbers 5 and number 6. Let us go and look at how to prevent the preventive measures of Bilharzia. You drain stagnant water. Drain stagnant. When you drain stagnant water, you will be killing the worms. When you drain stagnant water, you will be killing the worms. Yeah? Pools that are around there, you drain them. Number 2, you wear protective clothing. Wear protective clothing. Protective clothing. Which are these protective clothing? Like gumboots. I have given you an example, gumboots. Which other is a protective clothing? Yes, Muriah. Very good, very good. Gloves when handling stagnant water or walking in pools. You wear protective clothing. Sometimes you get this when you are transplanting seedlings. Yes, so you wear protective clothings. Use chemicals. You can use chemicals. Use chemicals to kill the worms. To kill the worms, use chemicals. Now, I want you to finish the list for me. State the remaining two preventive measures of bilharzia. State the remaining two preventive measures of bilharzia, and you will be done with the prevention of bilharzia. I have written here a notaband. The best way to control all the waterborne diseases is through proper sanitation. Proper sanitation. This is involving the safe disposal of human waste. Yeah, safe disposal of human waste in your home. When your aunt or the maid, house help in cleaning the baby after they have soiled their clothes. Ask them to dispose them well, appropriately, in pit latrines and in toilets, and flush the water to avoid this one. Because if they throw it out in the open, when the rain comes, it will sweep the feces and the urine to an area that has a depression, and there will be stagnant water there. And so when you walk around and by accident you step in the stagnant water without protective clothing, you will be able to get the worms. And in case of cholera and typhoid, the flies, they are flying here and there. They will get to the feces or human waste and get to the food, and you go and eat the food, and finally you catch the disease. Boys and girls, that is the end of our waterborne disease lesson. And I know next time we learn about a different thing. But before that, boys and girls, I would like you to attempt some questions on waterborne diseases. On primary science, page number 43. Primary science, page number 43. These questions, work to do. Up to question number 8, work to do. Hope the camera is focusing very well on those questions. Please do that for me and I'll be very glad. Once again, I would like to conclude the lesson today by wishing you the most beautiful night today and the best supper that mom and dad will make and prepare. Don't overeat. Remember, you are staying in the house. You are not playing. You will become an obese. Bye.